Have you been waking up 2, 3, maybe even 4 times a night just to use the bathroom? You shuffle to the toilet in the dark, try to go, and then crawl back to bed, only to wake up again a few hours later. If you're over 60, you're not alone, and it's not just about getting older. Did you know that some of your nighttime habits could be silently irritating your prostate? These simple routines, ones you may not even think twice about, could be putting pressure on that small but mighty gland. And here's the important part. Changing just one of these habits could mean deeper sleep, fewer bathroom trips, and a lighter, more relaxed feeling in the morning. Welcome to Elderly Wellness Stories. I'm Scarlett, and in this video, we're diving into 5 night habits that quietly harm your prostate after 60 and what to do instead. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, this guide is for you. Stick with me until the end, because the last tip might be the one you've been overlooking all these years. 1. Too much water before bed. Let's start with a habit that seems healthy: drinking water. Many seniors are told to stay hydrated, and that's absolutely true. Water helps with digestion, circulation, joint lubrication, and overall vitality. But here's the catch. Drinking large amounts of water after dinner, especially within 2 hours of bedtime, can overload your bladder and, indirectly, your prostate. When your prostate is already enlarged, a natural part of aging, it presses on the urethra, narrowing the passage for urine. Now imagine adding more fluid to that narrow system. You'll be up and down all night. Worse, your bladder and prostate never get a real rest. I remember speaking with Walter, 82 years old. He was proud of drinking 2 full glasses of water before bed, thinking he was flushing out toxins. But he hadn't had a full night's sleep in years. When he started drinking most of his water before 6 p.m. and only sipped lightly after dinner, he began sleeping nearly through the night within a week. The lesson? Don't stop hydrating. Just do it earlier. Shift your water intake to the first 2/3 of the day. Your prostate will appreciate the break. 2. Salty and processed foods. Let's talk dinner. A comforting evening meal is something we all enjoy. But if that meal is full of salty or processed foods, like canned soup, deli meats, frozen dinners, or TV meals, you might be setting yourself up for a restless night. Why? Because sodium makes your body hold on to water during the day, then release it while you sleep. This not only wakes you up, but it increases the workload on your bladder and prostate. There's also another problem. Salty processed foods can increase overall inflammation in the body, and the prostate is highly sensitive to inflammation. I spoke with Glenn, 76. He was waking up 5 times a night, despite drinking little water late. The culprit? Canned chili and salty snacks before bed. Once he switched to lighter dinners with lean protein, vegetables, and minimal sodium, his symptoms improved dramatically. Consider shifting to simple meals: steamed vegetables, grilled fish, or chicken, even oatmeal. Foods that nourish without burdening your body. 3. Holding urine during the night. This next one might sound familiar. You wake up in the night, feel the urge to pee, but you're too tired to get up. You roll over and try to fall back asleep. But here's the problem. When you hold in urine, your bladder stretches, and pressure builds in your lower pelvic area. That pressure pushes back onto your already enlarged prostate. Over time, this can lead to more inflammation and sluggish urine flow. It's also risky. The longer urine sits in the bladder, the higher the chance for bacteria to multiply, raising your risk for urinary tract infections. I remember Leonard, 81, who avoided nighttime trips until morning. But he felt bloated and couldn't fully empty his bladder. Once he allowed himself to get up when needed, things improved quickly. Better flow, less pressure. Moral of the story: if your body wakes you up with an urge, don't ignore it. Respond with care. Let your system reset. 4. Sleeping on your stomach. This next one might surprise you. Sleeping on your stomach may feel comfortable, especially if it's your habit, but it's one of the worst positions for prostate health. Why? Because it applies consistent, low-grade pressure to your lower abdomen, including your bladder and prostate. Even if it doesn't hurt, this pressure affects circulation, increases pelvic tension, and can worsen congestion in the area. That's a problem for an organ already prone to swelling. Harold, 74, told me about a tight feeling in his belly every morning. He thought it was digestive, but it turned out he always slept on his stomach with one knee curled. After switching to side sleeping with a pillow between his knees, the tightness vanished. Try sleeping on your side, ideally the left. It promotes better circulation and eases pressure on internal organs. You might even try a leg wedge pillow to reduce bladder tension. 5. Skipping that last trip to the bathroom. The final tip may be the simplest and the most ignored. Many seniors get ready for bed, climb in, and skip that last trip to the bathroom thinking, I don't really have to go. But going to sleep with even a partially full bladder can increase overnight pressure on your pelvic organs. This subtle pressure, held for hours, contributes to low-level inflammation and poor drainage. Peter, 69, didn't think he needed to urinate before bed, until he realized he was waking more at night and struggling to empty fully in the morning. After making the bathroom part of his bedtime routine, regardless of urgency, his nights got easier. So even if you only pee a little, go. Emptying the bladder gives your prostate the reset it needs. Think of it like closing the books for the day. Let your system rest. So many older men accept nighttime urination, pressure, or discomfort as just part of aging. But often, it's not age, it's habit. Tonight, I challenge you to look at your routine. Are you drinking water late, eating salty meals, holding it in, sleeping on your stomach, skipping the last bathroom trip? You don't need extreme treatments. You don't need to suffer. Your prostate needs space, rest, and care. Drop a comment below. Let us know which of these habits you've been doing and which one you'll try changing tonight. Let's support each other in this community. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell so you never miss a gentle reminder from elderly wellness stories. Until next time, take care of yourself and let your prostate rest easy tonight.